What's up guys? So in today's video I'm going to do a 2-in-1 day to night look that one of Selena Gomez's friends slash makeup artist by the name of Hung Vanngo did on her. I just recently came across his video when he did this look on Selena. So again, he did a day and night 2-in-1 type of makeup look, so I wanted to recreate it. I thought it was beautiful, very natural yet very gorgeous, so I had a lot of fun recreating it. I'll link his video down below as well. So first off, I'm going to use Tathca's Silk Canvas as my primer. Of course, he used Rare Beauty's primer. I don't have that in hand. Quick little side note, I do have a lot of the products he used, but there are some that I don't. So we're going to start off with Rare Beauty's foundation in the shade 190W, and of course I'm literally following his step by step. So if you see me looking down, that's because I'm literally looking at the video as I'm doing this one. So then I go in with Rare Beauty's foundation brush and pretty much just blend the foundation all over my face. And then I'm going to take the Rare Beauty multi-use sponge. It is damped, and I just pretty much dab the foundation in towards my skin just to give it an extra coverage, flawless look. And then I'm going in with Rare Beauty's concealer in the shade 180W. And I will be using the Rare Beauty concealer brush and again the multi-use sponge. So the way I'm using the brush with the concealer, I'm dabbing it in instead of swipe motion, just because I want the most coverage that I can get. M439. I forget what bronzer he used, but it was a cream bronzer as well, which I didn't have. I do remember that. He lists everything in his video as well, so again I'll link his video below just for reference. And again, I just wanted something that was similar, so he used a cream bronzer, so I went with my Chanel's Teint de Soleil cream bronzer. And then I just take the Rare Beauty foundation brush to kind of blend it out. I do contour my nose, forehead, and cheeks, and under my chin. Now I'm going in with Fenty Beauty Pro Filtr setting powder in butter and Morphe brush M554. Now he used, I forget, I think it's Charlotte Tilbury, I'm not sure, but that was another product that I didn't have, so I used my favorite, which is this one. And I'm just setting everywhere that I placed the concealer. And to set everything else on my face, I'm using Makeup Forever's Matte Velvet Skin Blurring Powder Foundation in, I believe, Y305 or 205. I wrote it down on the screen so you'll see it, and it's also in my description bar below. Then I'm going in with Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This is a powder bronzer that I will be using to set the cream bronzer. This is something that I don't normally do. This specific makeup artist did a lot of different ways that I do my makeup, but we all have our different ways. I like the way he does it. I have never set my Chanel Teint de Soleil bronzer, so setting it with this one actually looked pretty nice, but I do like it on its own. Then I'm going in with Rare Beauty's liquid blush in the shade Bliss, which is my favorite color out of all of them. I have all the shades, but this is probably my favorite. And then to apply it, I'm going to use both the Rare Beauty's foundation brush again, and then the sponge. So the way I have learned to apply this blush, I think we've all came across this blush as either a love or hate, because you really have to find the perfect way to apply it to your skin. We all have different skin textures and all that. So the way that I have found that it works beautiful on me is by putting the color or like the product of the liquid blush on the back of my hand, and then I take the Rare Beauty foundation brush and do circle motions on the product where I placed it on my hand, and literally dab it on my cheeks from there. And I think that's the way it comes out beautiful, flawless, super easy to blend, and then you kind of just build it to the color or the intensity that you want. So I did add a little more. And then I just take the sponge to kind of dab in the color and kind of blend it out. Then I'm going in with Rare Beauty's liquid eyeshadow in the shade Nearly Neutral and Morphe brush JH33. Now, again, you can see exactly what he uses because he does list everything on his video. But I tried to find the brush that I had that looked the most similar to what he used, and this Morphe X Jaclyn Hill brush did the damn thing, girl, let me tell you. Seriously, it blended out the shadows so smooth, so effortlessly, and it was so easy. All you do is just pretty much go all over your eyelid, bring it up to the brow bone, not completely all the way up, but it is pretty high. And the way he used it in his video is that he got the brush and dabbed on lightly directly to the wand of the shadow, of the liquid shadow, and that's exactly what I did as well, and it worked really nice. And again, this brush did a really good job at blending it out. It was so easy. I really did enjoy using both of those products together. Then I'm going to use Benefit's Gimme Brow in the shade 4.5. He used, I believe it's the Rare Beauty's, the double-sided brow pen. I think it's double-sided. It has like a pencil and then something like this, like the one I'm using from Benefits. So he just used the, pretty much like the brow filler mascara looking thing, just to give it a natural finish, because this first look, which is the day look, it's a very natural look. And then I'm going in with MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. Of course, he used Rare Beauty's highlight, which is so beautiful. It's kind of like that, you know, highlight from within, like it's a super natural highlight. And I think that this is the one that I had the closest to like a natural finish, so I really did enjoy the way this one came out as well. Then going in with Rare Beauty's Glossy Lip Balm in Nearly Rose. Literally just gonna put some of this on, and that is pretty much it for the first look. Oh, I think I also put some mascara right after this. Okay, yes, I'm going with Smashbox Superfan Mascara and the Maybelline Lash Curler. I do curl my lashes first. I don't know why that didn't come out, so my bad, but I did curl them, and then I applied a coat of this to the top and the bottom lashes. And then this is all that he does to Selena's first look, which is again the day look. They wanted to go for a very natural look, Of course, you can always add on more, but if you're going for that natural daytime look, this is a great option. Very easy. I really enjoyed recreating this first look that he did on Selena. Now going in with the second look, he goes off with the Rare Beauty Discovery palette in the True to Myself. And he's going to use a couple colors, and I'm so excited because I love this little palette. So first I'm going to use the shade Genuine and the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill 34 brush. So he basically takes that very light brown shade and he pretty much like dusts all on the lower lash line to kind of smoke it out, because again we're transitioning from the day look to the night look and you want to do a little more dramatic. So he decided to go with a little light brown on the lower lash line, and you do connect it to the outer corner of the top shadow. And then taking that same shade and the same brush, he pretty much goes over the entire cream shadow that we used for the day look. So you're not taking anything off, we're just adding, again, to create a night dramatic look. So you're just gonna dust this color all over the same color you already had on from the cream shadow. Then going in with the shade Loyal and the Morphe Lisa Frank collection brush set, that's the purple handle. You see me here. It's a very it's a bigger pencil brush, but it's perfect to get in that inner and outer corner. So what he does here is he takes that darker brown in the palette and he creates like that inner dimension to give you more of like that depth that you want for more of a night look. I have never done my shadow this way and I don't know why, because I think it's so beautiful. So basically he just does it from the inner corner, so the inner V that you have in the eyelid, and then he does the same thing on the outer V, which is the outer corner of your eyelid. And pretty much just do it to your liking of how deep of the color you want it to actually show up on your eyelid. And just, of course, blend it out so that it's not so harsh. And then he takes that same dark brown and he also adds it on the lower lash line. So the lower lash line shadow does connect to the top shadow. And then you just take that same, whichever one of the Morphe Jaclyn Hill brushes we use, because I do believe I used 2 of them, and he just blends it pretty much, not connecting those outer darker shades on the inner crease, like the middle part. He just is blending them out so that it's not harsh. Now going in with the fun shade, it's Accepting, and all I'm using is my finger. As you see here, look at how beautiful that looks. This is the easiest glitter shadow I have ever used. It applies so well. So quick little side note on these Discovery palette from Selena by Rare Beauty. All the shadows have literally no fallout. I've used it a few times and I see no fallout. Now this is the glitter shade is the only one that does have fallout from the palette, and honestly a white glitter doesn't have fallout and it's not like crazy, so I don't mind it at all. All I do is just pretty much dust it off with my powder brush and it's off, so it's not a big deal for me. I just think it's so beautiful and so easy to work with. Like all I use is my finger, literally. And he pretty much places it all on the eyelid area, and then he just takes a brush that we used before and just pretty much blends it as well. We always want to blend whatever color we're using, just to make it effortlessly and flawless and it doesn't have any harsh lines. Here I'm just adding a little bit more of the brown because I felt like it kind of went away. You know, you're gonna go back and forth to your liking until you get to what it is you want it to look like. And here I am dusting that glitter that fell off. It's literally the only shadow that has fall out in this palette. Then I'm going in with the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 4.5, and now we're gonna define the brows a lot more. He of course uses a Rare Beauty's pencil for the brow, but I do not have that, so I am using an alternative, which is my favorite, and it's the Benefit Precisely My Brow in the shade 4.5. And then I'm just taking my powder brush with whatever is on it already and just going over the brows. I always do this just because I don't like them to be so like boom in your face type of brow. It just kind of brings it down a notch. And then he does highlight the inner corner, and I'm going to use the highlight that I used, which was the MAC Soft and Gentle Skin Finish. And I just apply that in my inner corner to highlight. And then I do a little more coat of the same mascara. You can also pop on some lashes if you like. Honestly, I was just lazy and I didn't want to. I don't remember if he did or not, but I didn't want to. So then I'm going in with the Rare Beauty Matte Lip Cream in the shade Brave, which is also what he used on Selena. And this is just a beautiful like brick orange color. I think it's gorgeous. It's perfect for fall, which is honestly pretty much around the corner. So I'm super excited. I can't wait for pumpkin spice stuff. Oh, I'm so excited. If you know me personally, you know I'm that pumpkin spice girl. And this is the only lip product that he used on her. And that is it, you guys. This is the night look that he created on Selena. I love the way the glitter shines. It's so beautiful on the shadow, on the eyelids. I love it. And that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
I was